Hi, I'm Dr. Paul. Welcome to another episode of Ask Your Pediatrician. My topic for today is, should I hold my child back? So your child is school age, kindergarten and above, and you're worried that they're not, doing as well as they should, and you're wondering if you should hold them back, have them repeat that grade. As a rule of thumb, I would say no, and here's why, especially after grade 1. Children who've been held back, grade 1 and especially after grade 1, they kind of go through life with this chip on their shoulder. They got to see all their friends and peers move on and they couldn't, and they just feel stupid. And that's kind of tragic. The other thing to think about is that if your child is struggling, my children all struggled. Drives me nuts. But it's just the truth of the matter. They struggled with school. That's a whole separate topic. ADD, autism spectrum, all that kind of focus, anxiety, things that affect brain function, ability to do well in school. It wasn't an intelligence issue, and I would remind you that that's true for most kids who are struggling. It's not an intelligence issue. It's a neurotransmitter, brain connectedness, complex issue. Probably if your child fits into one of those categories, you hold them back 1 year, maybe you move them on the next, they're still behind. You can't keep holding them back. They're not going to graduate at age 30. So my rule of thumb is after first grade, don't do it unless absolutely everybody says it has to happen, and this is why it'll be such a great thing. Occasionally there's a teacher mismatch, you're moving schools and it's not going to be as significant of a stress because they're not going to see their peers moving on. That could be an exception to that. Now, preschool and kindergarten, especially if you're moving schools, easy time to make a repeat. So we did this with one of my kids. I don't think he was even aware of it because we had a switch in schools right at the kindergarten first grade level, and he just wasn't ready. I mean, some kids just maturation-wise, whether it's academically, socially, or their focus issues, they're so far off and so far behind that it's almost cruel to push them on, especially if you can catch that at the preschool, kindergarten, and as a last-minute catch, kindergarten, first grade. Try to switch schools so they don't see their peers move on, and you can get away with holding back and allowing that extra year of maturity. I hope that was helpful. I'm Dr. Paul. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, support the channel. We're trying to bring the best of pediatric information, and we'll continue to do so. Appreciate your viewership and happy to take your questions. Thank you.